So moving that Timber priority up, cool matchup. Good matchup versus the DK, and they have this Coddle, so should be better in theory, but the way Gaming Gladiators played last time, it could be one of these games where they just kind of run over things. But let's see, BZM, mid-Timber, I think it could be able to hold on to that press.
Sure. You think it's going to have a good enough of a lane that he's going to be able to get those early items and turn up these tier 1 towers suddenly. Maybe end up overcommitting in terms of trying to get these early.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much they're going to be able to do in the top lane, at least, though, with this Coddle 3 position and 4 Ember. Can you actually apply any pressure onto an Undying and Nature's Prophet? It really doesn't feel like you can too much.
And it's sort of pointed out because this is a game, right, where they've got the Timber Saw and DM is not getting to play it, right? Because this is literally one of DM's best heroes.
It sure is.
And he don't get to play it when they're picking it.
I mean, but it's... You can understand the reasoning, perhaps, why they would want to, right? They just want to make sure this Timber, like, if he has a bit of a rough time in the offlane or something like that, this hero won't have a game. If he's mid, he's going to have a good time, and he is going to be able to stand and park himself in front of these towers. In theory. Let's see if that is going to all happen, because, as we saw, yeah, Gaming Gladiators just dominated so hard last time. And we did see, Tundra with a kind of similar style with the DK and the Mirana stomp the other day. The speed that they were able to play around the map with their constant movement was amazing. So it could be a similar thing that we see coming into play.
We have the odds provided to us by our partner, esportsbet.io.
Ace doing the same thing as last time. Bassie's online. Sure, he doesn't have a Rubik with him this time to get the spam going, but he's just... Ace. The rune. Ace, though. They actually have to stun BZM, push him away. The arrow.
Yeah, fair bit of damage. Enough to kill him.
Oh, for the lane, though. They're gonna... Yeah, they gave him an extra tango just...
Same on Tiger also.
Ace also quite low. They do have regen, though. Definitely not what you want to have happen for your Timbersaw in the mid lane. Sure. Starting out that low, but overall in the matchup versus okay, will be just fine.
Could be good. I mean, pre-6, killing. Okay, but definitely able to.
He's not touching. But I mean, having
yeah, sure, you're not done.
Yeah.
Neither hero should die. If someone dies here, somebody really messed up.
Comfortable. You've seen like multiple times. BZM, I mean, the thing is, the BZM starting low is brutal for the first few waves. Like, he actually has to be a little careful about, like, the stun breathe fire. Quinn sees an opportunity.
Yeah, if he hits
too. Like,
yeah.
Quinn could go for it if he sees an opportunity.
He could definitely
He's
go.
trying. He's gonna go.
Oh, okay. He respected the fairy fire. Attack him before the fairy fires pop.
天辉下塔正受到攻击，天辉信使已被击
I mean,
杀。
someone might actually die in mid because they're going to be so aggressive on each other.
Yeah, sure, like the Welling Death nukes hurt, but of course he's got a fairy fire and he's going to have charges building up. It's going to be hard. You'll be able to keep the Dragon Knight low, but actually killing.
Yeah, it's like if you let... Yeah, it's like if you let the Timber get 2 stacks on you, right? That's the way you die.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Quinn should be comfortable to play around, just not letting those stacks build up. Side lane. They're both so low.
More just to see. I feel like for BZ, he's hit the level 3.
Should be safe.
For the 2 points in reactive, now he's got to build up those stacks. And I think that mid lane should be whatever. Like now nobody should definitely has. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. They're gonna be jugglings like this. They're fine.
Should be. Got boots on Quinn.
夜眼信使已被击杀。
Aggression and stuff like that, so he can match going for the. BZM does have a bottle, so he'll be able to fill up his. Quinn just gonna race him to the rune. He's gonna stun him. He's gonna do it.
I mean, he's gonna beat him to it.
And we're seeing top, as we mentioned, Diracho. He should just free farm up here with an Undying. He's playing versus an Ember and a Keep of the Light. They can't really apply too much pressure on him. So slow start, definitely going to be...
I mean, are there any positives with support this game?
He's got a Coddle with him, so you can spam Slight Chains and get refreshed.
Sure, but isn't the Coddle going to spells himself?
For the most part, yeah. Definitely a bit of a greedier style. I like the 4 Ember, which probably means it's not good because it's very greedy. Can work at times. We've seen South America do it quite a lot, especially Matthew.
bottom.
Bottom.
First blood here, Chu able to get the grab on Tofu.
接受试炼的不应该是
So
我
far,
吗？
Yuragi, a very nice time farm. Top lane. Correct. Trouble there. We'll have a slight change in second from Tiger.
Yep. Okay. Win? No way.
That should not have happened.
No way.
Obviously, we weren't looking there because we looked away.
I mean, look, they're tipping him.
He shouldn't be dying like that. What the?
I mean, this is all.
Dying? How?
This is all because of that level
We'll
1.
get a replay of that, but yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Bottom.
I don't think BZM has an excuse for dying there in that one against the D. That feels wrong. Right.
没了我，谁来守护圣堂？
All right, it's happening again. It feels.
Looks like it might be.
Kind of this moment, killing both heroes bottom. Quinn solo killing BZM's Timber mid.
天辉下
I
塔
mean,
正受到
honestly,
攻
like the
击。
whole level 1, him staying low consistently and Quinn just putting the beating on.
Sure, but now he had the 2 points. He should have been able to keep himself a bit higher, but this BZM just gets a bit too greedy.
Man, just with a breathe fire right
Not
click.
even a Dragon Tail required.
Quinn, he ate his Wheaties. Crushed the mid matchup last time. This time, I've never seen a DK solo kill a Timber Saw, so that's a big commend there for Quinn. Now BZM should be. Level 5, he's good.
Okay.
Level 6 is going to come out.
I mean, I thought he would be
DK.
fine before, so who knows? We'll have to be ready to come
DM.
over to that mid lane.
TP in.
夜眼信使
Dead
已
again.
被
Or
击杀。
dead this time. He is really struggling up.
Better for OG than
Oh, and Quinn actually hits level 6 before BZM because of that kill, so that should keep him kind of low again. BZM actually can't go aggressive by any means, and he's going to hit the 6 a lot later than Quinn right now. So Quinn is constantly poking him. He actually cannot get reactive armor stacks up because of this poke. He's afraid of dying again. That's really impressive. Not something I think I would ever say. It's like the impressive stuff from a DK, but... And their lineup, if they do get some type... If they get the ball rolling, we already meant you can just look at it, how quick they're going to be able to push and just bring down these towers, get roast just like they did last time. It's a 3K lead. Double checking the runes as well. Tofu, he's bottom for the haste. And they're going to get BZM. They are. Oh
I mean,
my.
I know it's early, but it almost feels like the Timbers game's over.
It really does feel like that, actually, because they're also going to start having like Wrath of Nature and stuff coming in from Diracho super early, because this is almost a level 6 Nature's Prophet, too. They've killed the Timber twice pre-6 minutes. I did not think that. Wow.
And what they made this switch up right, OG, because they wanted the Timber in a good spot, right?
Yeah.
And that was going to be the one thing, as we said, that may have allowed OG to have some sort of presence against the early pushes and moves anybody is going to come into. I mean, if BZM can't kind of get his first time online at a good time, the Timber's just not going to be a threat. The game Gladiator won't care if he's in terms of trying to.
I look, they're setting up for him again. Is he just dead again? I think this is looking over.
正受到攻
Well,
击。
it was already over before he died there, but now he's died on top of that.
It's 7 minutes in. Oh my goodness. And their lineup, it's with a TA also, it's quite volatile. I cannot believe what we're witnessing right now. A DK has killed a Timber Saw, with assistance of course, 3 times, 7 minutes.
And the side lanes have the sort of the focus over the mid. Side lanes are doing just fine for game Gladiators.
And the Wrath of Nature, DM, will
天
survive,
辉
but
信
Tiger
使
goes
已
down.
被击杀。
Видимо, сейчас так долго играют.
This is insane right now.
想要补刀吗？
It's even rougher than game.
It really is.
Just 7 minutes in, we're already.
Oh, and all lanes are broken. There's no Radiant heroes playing in lanes. There are 3 heroes sitting mid now to deal with this DK. TA is jungling.
天辉军团正在扫荡。
Very different from sort of start.
This is incredible. Rune for BZM, level 6.
天辉上塔正受到
On
攻击
Quinn。already. Close to the Blink Dagger. Midas, I believe it's coming out in the courier for Diracho too. So lead, it's going to continue to grow. And towers are going to start getting beaten on. all three of the cores from Games Gladiators can simultaneously push. Dominator also Ace. And he's got tremendous stacks. So Ace was already doing well in the bottom lane. Look at these stacks he's got going for himself too that he's been putting up with his boar, I believe. 33 defensive time on Tundra. And they're poking mid.
So, Fu.
夜眼上塔正受到
Around
攻
here, but
击。
way to set up onto Quinn.
Tofu also, with his move in, I believe he did on a celery actually block the camp, so they're already taking away some economical damage. OG's draft, I mean, TA at this point has to be able to farm this triangle.
暗月，掩护我们。
Like Shadow. EZM is so fragile at this point. They actually do have the DK plus the Mirana. They should just be able to kill him. And there's the Roar Arrow.
To rock with some of the farming way within his own triangle, but let's see any of the great.
They can't play lanes. Chu is farming bottom, but yeah, the TA and the Timber both having to just straight up jungle. DM is level 5 as this off lane Coddle. He's behind the Murano, who died twice in net worth. Play of dominance from the Gladiators. Comes to blink on Quinn, so the game is gonna accelerate just like last time.
Looking at Quinn, but gotta do anything about it. Right, and the levels. Well, just cleaning up these stacks.
It feels like they have like no way to play around each other now at this point. The cores and the supports to play with each other because everyone's so low level, so low farm. Chu feels like he needs to get like a stolen arrow, and then him and Taiga potentially can make some moves around, but it feels like they're running with 3 supports at this point. 3 supports and a Timbersaw who has lost his lane. Gladiators just chilling. Rushing too much. Now they're going to start putting pressure on bottom with that Helm of Overlord and the Blink reveal on Quinn. They already have deep aggressive vision too, so if they do see someone rotating down toward bottom, they will probably be able to
天辉
get
下
capture.
塔正受
With
到
each other,
攻
they're
击
feeling，good.
天辉军团全面加固。
Chance of
天
holding
辉
these
下塔已
towers.
被摧毁。
They can just take the towers as they wish.
Which is an absolute concern when you're running a Timbersaw Coddle as 2 of your cores. These heroes are pretty much built to defend those early tier 1s top. BZM.
夜眼上塔正受到攻击，
Oh, they're the Mirana.
天辉
DK
下塔
using
正受
very
到攻
nice again,
击
Gladiators.
隐身，
Took the Royal Ace. Not enough damage to take out Tiger, not quite. Managed to jump in time.
Just though, the blinding light perhaps saving him.
天
Doesn't
辉
even give
上
up the
塔
helm creep
正
though.
受到
Immediately
攻击，
dominates one up before they get the kill, so doesn't even give up any
天辉
gold.
军团全面
Quinn
加
feeding on the tower.
死吧，小贼！
Chu gets...
天
It would
辉
be a
上
good steal
塔
if they were
正
able
受
to
到
make
攻
moves
击。
around the map, but they're just unable to really do much of anything.
Maybe allow someone to run away.
True. Perhaps. Well, they popped the Moonlight.
夜眼军团正在扫描。
Much.
Not seen this display of dominance from get Timber in a that's a 12 minutes 17.
天辉下塔正受到攻击
Get，some damage. A pretty decent amount. Just keep shot burning the TA with the refractions. Throw on Quinn. Right.
夜眼中塔正受到攻击，
Field to get this
夜
tower.
眼军团全
Got
面
about 4
加
or
固。
5 of them. Tofu. Got a couple of leaps, so he's fine. Get it.
夜眼
Doesn't
中
take the
塔
presence
已
of
被
the whole
摧
team.
毁，天辉上塔已被
So
摧
I'm gaming
毁。
Gladiators tier 1 top.
They're just, I mean, they didn't need to react to it, right? They're just like, okay, whatever. We're taking the tower. Yeah, sure, it's our mid tower. Ideally don't really want to lose, but they're getting so much out of the map. Everyone is free farming. Helm of Overlord is soon going to be finished, and then they can play even faster and faster with that. Doesn't have a creep to Midas, though. Ace.
Go for him. Coming in, but Ace, gone.
And they stole Lord.
That's a good steal.
That's a very good
They could
steal.
set something else up here for Duke.
夜眼上塔正受到攻击，
Midas, it's been 30 seconds. More than 30. I mean, there's no creep there. He TP.
Over.
Very high level on Dyrachyo. Gets the stack off also with the Midas. Like 12. Throw the Wrath. Up to farm, of course, since all that damage boost to get 42 damage that he got. At least for the side of OG, they were able to find probably the biggest kill, I would say, finding Ace before the Helm of Overlord is finished, so they slow things down a little. Some breathing room. Recover.
暗月掩
Him
护
on
我
his
们
own, though.
Quinn and Tofu can still look to set up on most of these heroes to get these kills. BZM now getting a little bit, probably too difficult to actually bring down the two of them now at this point. Yeah, 19 HP. Definitely too tanky, but most of the other heroes, if they get that stun combo, they will die. And yeah, they have this deep vision.
天辉
Taiga
下塔
is gonna
正
get
受
the D
到
ward, but
攻
might
击
pay， with his life.
漂亮，
Close, though. The arrow is connecting.
没门儿，
And they did not.
奖金是我
Helm
的。
is coming. Ace, he's got the Helm of Overlord finished. They can get a bigger push going. None of these heroes really deal with that Helm of Overlord. Yuragi soon to have a Deso. At that point, then maybe he can, but it's still difficult because then you're pretty much using all your refraction. They can get on top of you with it. A risk if he does go for it.
这些都是财富的种子。
天辉下塔正受到攻击，
Dyrachyo's just rushing B.
连根拔起，
Bit far up.
Pretty dead. Take the tower with this.
They instantly ping
天
Ming.
辉中
Mid.
塔正受到
Gladiators.
攻击，
Stolen Roar on Chu. You end up finding anything. Mid
天辉
obviously
中
cannot
塔
get
已
that.
被
That's
摧
just
毁
a，moment.
夜眼军团全面加固。天辉中塔正受到攻击，
木之战
夜
士，
Ball
眼上
recoveries
塔
coming
正
out
受
from
到
OG,
攻
but
击。
still ways behind, especially, I mean, look, DM, his game. He literally is like a support Kato. Much the same
天
net
辉
worth
中
as
塔
Tofu.
正受到攻击，
Tier 1
夜
top.
眼上塔已被摧毁，
Quite a lot of resource.
天辉下塔正受到攻击。
Gladiators are split up rather nicely across the map. Closed in upon on both cores.
I mean, Yuragi's got one of the hardest games in front of him to carry.
幻象，
They have ways to, of course, amplify him with that Kato, with the chakra and stuff like that, but
天辉中塔正受到
not
攻
gonna
击
be。Gladiators soon can just be that Roshan that we were talking about. There is the trap inside the pit.
凭空消失，
He's ready to jump. In with the setup. How the timing? Turn it. Take down some of the raw. Here they can. That's Chu gone. Go for a return. Celery. Shot Tiger there. Tiger dives. Now back over the mid. They've got the start for BZM. Way out of it.
Jeez, they honestly kill BZM pretty quickly too at this point. They're able to get those just right clicks sticking onto him. They've got the Brigand's Blade on Dyrachyo. He hits very hard, especially with all the auras that they've got at the moment. Ace, he's looking like he wants to just go into this Roche pit right now.
Certainly can.
Yep.
TP back in. They're able to TP back in here. Dyrachyo.
They've got a sentry also too. They place down, so they'll see the trap. They've got the amp.
天辉中塔正受
No way
到
to
攻
contest.
击，
Dies way too fast.
Yeah,
Even
they're
Gladiators
smoke
so
it up.
fast.
They want to get it, but
被
no
击
chance
杀
of。getting in time.
So quick how they're playing, and it's not even just the cores who are super farmed, as we're mentioning. The supports, Celery is level 11 on this Undying. Tofu, level 10. And significant amounts of farm. Like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, they're getting some type of farm, but they're falling further and further behind as the minutes pass. The glimmer. They have a dust. Accelerating out too.
Choose life, and they don't even manage to get the job done.
It's disintegrated.
一眼军团正在扫描。
Even see Tiger.
They've got a ward on him.
天灰军团全
Quite
面
quick
加
enough
固。
though, yeah. Quite close enough. Be able to close the gap with the arrows. Tiger will live.
So he says, don't give up. He's like, my bad, guys. A little bit slow on the few of them there.
夜眼下
Either way.
塔正受到攻击。
Map damage that they're placing. This time they'll land it.
天灰上塔正受到攻击。
Tier 2's just gonna die. They don't have lift.
Absolutely going down.
Quick it goes.
天灰上
Plus
塔
side for
已被
They're
摧
being
毁。
able to hold on longer than game one. Game one, the GG was called 17 seconds in.
It definitely does feel like they are just like holding on. Getting some farm for the TA, but the TA... How can TA solo carry a game like that? Not
I
possible.
mean, against these three cores, much impossible. We have, we've seen a crazy comeback from Yuragi. Anti-mage the other day.
But that's what he was playing versus a Morphling and a Zeus. You know, he had like that core-to-core matchup that's pretty good. This one, he does not really have those core matchups. Playing so fast on the side of Gaming Gladiators. And we see them even, they buy gem now. So they're like, okay, TA traps are all going to be killed. They can just look to control the entire map here versus OG.
夜眼下塔正受到攻击。
Tiger. Way out quick. They're going to get the Dragon Tail on BZM. They've got the arrow as well. Have they enough damage for the timber? They do. BZM taken out at the start of the fight. The Gladiators, they can move on for more. They'll get the stun on Yuragi. No escape for the TA or the Ember.
It's over. There's just no hope. They can't fight by any means. Everyone's too big. They're playing into Aegis. Map is going to be completely closed off. They probably can take both towers. Actually, never mind. They're just going to go for 2 bottom to Ratio. Maybe we can just find a free kill, and they take the tower. 99%.
天灰中塔正受到攻击。
Oh, they're speed running
天
this
灰
game.
军团全面加固。
Sticking around. Catapult does get brought down, but this is just a wrap. They want to keep going for the push. Illuminate
天
does
灰
make it a little
中塔
frustrating.
正受到攻击。天灰中塔已被摧毁。
Bottom's pushing in. They've got the Nature's Prophet.
They might fake it back.
Might fake back indeed. K-Form is back up in 8 seconds. And waiting in the wings.
天灰下塔
They're
正受
hovering
到
around their
攻
ward
击。
in case OG chased them over towards it.
这些都是财富的种子。
Not a 20-minute racks, but no towers alive now for the side of OG. Another BKB ace.
天灰
He's
下
gonna
塔
have his
已
finished
被
as well.
摧毁。
Triple BKB cores versus limited physical damage, only that TA.
和我一起。
BKBs.
And the backup's coming in. Lynn's ready to join the fight. Yuragi's taken out again. They've just got to run OG. And once again, they're unable to even do that. 3 dead.
Call it.
They'll call it.
Monster kill.
Alrighty.
Wow.
天灰中路
22-minute
兵
GG
受到
after
攻
a
击。
17-minute GG. This was a rough day for OG and a very, very good one for Game Gladiator.
40-minute series. Alright. Well, that just happened.
Oh, there we go.